وبركاته. وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح. الله أكبر الله أكبر. لا إله إلا الله. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونستهديه ونؤمن به ونتوكل عليه ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا وسيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له. وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له. ونشهد أن سيدنا وحبيبنا ورسولنا وقدوتنا محمدا عبده ورسوله. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على عبدك ورسولك محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه والتابعين لهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. وبعد، عباد الله، لقد من الله علينا برؤية هذا الشهر المبارك، ثم أتم نعمته علينا بتسهيل الصيام فيه لنا من بدايته حتى انتهينا إلى العشر الأواخر. أيام لا تعد بركاتها ولا تحصى حسناتها. أيام يحرق الله فيها رقاب المذنبين. أيام يحرق الله فيها رقاب المذنبين من النار. أيام يستجيب فيها ربنا دعاء المنيبين إليه. أيام فيها أثمن الله ليلة خير من 1000 شهر. إخوة الإيمان، العبادة في هذه الأيام. إخوة الإسلام، الحسنة في هذه الأيام. اغتنموها واقتدوا فيها بنبيكم صلى الله عليه وسلم. تقول سيدتنا عائشة رضي الله عنها فيما رواه الإمام البخاري: إذا دخل العشر الأواخر أو إذا دخل العشر من رمضان شد مئزره وأقام أهله شد مئزره وأحيا ليله وأيقظ أهله. وقال عائشة أيضا رضي الله عنها: يجتهد في العشر الأواخر ما لا يجتهد في غيره. صلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه والتابعين لهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. My brothers and sisters in Islam, we thank God, we give praise to Him, we glorify His name. The person or the being that is supreme, the being that stands above all other beings, the being that created all other beings, who gave us the opportunity to begin this month with His mercy. Not only that, He gave us the power and the strength, the health, and the wealth to fast in this glorious month. So many people plan to do the same, but some of them could not. We thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for giving us that opportunity. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us the grace to begin this month. We started by counting 1, 2, 3, and alhamdulillah, we were able to count to where we are today. By the grace of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we have been able to fast as much as we can. And subhanallah, by His limitless grace, Allah has seen us through to this part of the month, which is the last part of Ramadan. If Ramadan is divided into 3, this is the last part of it. And this is what they call Lubbu or Mukhu Ramadan, the yoke of Ramadan. This is the part of the month that is better than all other parts of Ramadan. And it is by only the grace of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that we have been able to make it to this part of the Ramadan. What part? This last 10 days. The last 10 days. These are the days that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala listen to those who cry to Him. Oh Allah, for the past 11 months we have been so sinful. Oh Allah, your forgiveness is bigger than all of the sins of the world, multiplied by 10, multiplied by 100. Can we get some of your mercy? Can we get some of your forgiveness? And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will tell them, you have forgiveness. This is a month that people cry to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We all need, we all want one thing or another. This is the time of the month that we cry to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Oh Allah, I want this. I've been asking for this for a long time. Can you, for the sake of this last 10 days, please grant me this? And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will say, here you go, have it. This is the part of the month that the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam urged us to do as much as we can in the month. Sayyidat Aisha radiallahu anha is telling us in one of the hadiths that that was reported about Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. She said, when it's the last 10 days of Ramadan, the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam used to do something. What would he do? Shadda idahu. The Prophet fastens his belts during this last 10 days of Ramadan. The ulama have two definitions, have two explanations concerning the fasting of the belts. Some of them said, fasting the belt means that the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam does not have anything that has to do with what we call intercourse between a man and a woman, between a husband and a wife. The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam stays away from this throughout the last 10 days of Ramadan. And there are some of them that have to believe that when they say fasting your belt, like you all know, fasting your belt, it means that the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam does not lag, does not sleep, does not play, does not joke with this last 10 days of Ramadan. So whichever meaning we decide to take, any of the meaning goes. For someone who says, oh my wife, these last 10 days I will not be having anything with you, despite that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives us the opportunity to do that during the night of Ramadan. Whoever does that, it signifies that that person has a specific and genuine interest in achieving something in the last 10 days of Ramadan. And whoever has the meaning, or whoever takes the meaning to be that he wants to fasten his belt and do more of what he was doing before the last 10 days of Ramadan, alhamdulillah, the meaning goes as well. The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, Sayyidat Aisha radiallahu anha, is telling us that when is the last 10 days of Ramadan, the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam fastens his belts. Not only that, وَأَحْيَا لَيْلَهُ, the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam does not sleep at night. He wouldn't sleep at night. All through the night of the last 10 days of Ramadan, the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam would not sleep. Not only that, وَأَيْقَظَ أَهْلَهُ, when the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam wakes up to pray, or wakes up to pray during this last 10 days of Ramadan in the middle of the night, he doesn't do that alone, or he would not do that alone. He would wake all of his family members so that they will be able to benefit from the reward of that night. My brothers and sisters in Islam, I want to urge us to try to do the same. Of course, there is nobody we can emulate for us to be able to earn Jannah, for us to be able to earn the reward that we would want to earn during the last 10 days of Ramadan, for us to be able to earn the joy, the happiness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who created us, except by emulating the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And this is the last 10 days that has come to us. Are we going to do the same thing as the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam? Inshallah, Allah make it easy for us. It's not easy. Fasting is not easy. And I want to commend us, all of the Muslims. This is the gift that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given to us. And at this point of the month, the last 10 days, except whoever want to lie or deny it, our bodies are already feeling the strength of the fasting that we have been going through from the first day of Ramadan. We have gone past 20 days of not eating. We have gone past 20 days of not drinking. We have gone past 20 days of not doing the things that we would naturally do if we were not fasting. Everything about our body has been fasting. Alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accepted it from us. It's not easy. We have come to the last 10 days of Ramadan. This is the time that the bones are getting weaker. This is the time of the month that our minds are getting unmotivated, less motivated. You know, the way it would begin, like we all know, mosques are always very full in the beginning. Everybody wants to pray. But when we start getting to the end, people start giving up. They're not as motivated as they were before Ramadan started or when Ramadan just started. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, out of wisdom, we can't say Allah has wisdom. He has wisdom in himself. He has put something in the last 10 days of Ramadan for us so that we would not relent. And the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam was reported also that the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam would do extra than what he used to do normally when it would be from Ramadan from 1 to 20. When it's from 21 to 30, the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam would do extra stuff that he was not used to doing when it's the beginning of Ramadan. So what are the things that we are expected to do in this last 10 days of Ramadan? My brothers and sisters in Islam, it's not different. It's not different from all of the things that we have been doing, except that we have to renew our intention of doing those things again. We have been reading the Quran when Ramadan started. We have to renew the intention of reading the Quran again. We have been giving sadaqah when Ramadan started. We have to renew the intention of doing it again. We have been giving zakat even before Ramadan started. We have to renew the intention. We have been helping people. We have been assisting others. At this last 10 days of Ramadan, we have to do extra of all of this. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept whatever we do from us. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking to us in the Old Quran. He says, سَارِعُوا وَسَارِعُوا إِلَى مَغْفِرَةٍ مِّن رَبِّكُمْ وَجَنَّةٍ عَرْضُهَا السَّمَاوَاتُ وَالْأَرْضُ أعدت للمتقين. What's it saying? Allah says, hasten up as much as you can. Hasten up as fast as you can. Hasten up as much as you can. To do those things that would earn you forgiveness from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Anything you know will earn you forgiveness. We have lived about 11 months before this month came to us. Of course, nobody is free from sins. And this is the month that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given to us to cleanse us from all of this sin. And Allah is telling us in the Quran, do hasten up to do all of those things that will earn you forgiveness. Not only forgiveness. When Allah forgives, what comes after is Rahmah. What comes after Rahmah? Rahmah, to some ulama, to some scholars in Islam, Rahmah is Jannah. Once Allah forgives you your sin, you earn Jannah. Of course, it's the goal of everything that we are striving towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala here on earth. Allah says, let me give you an explanation of what Jannah looks like. I will not tell you what the length is, but I will give you the analogy of what the breadth looks like. Then you can figure out the length yourself. Breadth. The breadth of Al-Jannah is as wide as you combining both heaven, all the heaven and the earth. And Allah says something. He says, this Jannah is not for free. This Jannah is not for everybody. Not everybody is going to get Jannah. Jannah, as beautiful as it is, as wide as it is, as interesting, as enjoyable as you would want to enjoy it, is not meant for everybody. It's only meant for who? Al-Muttaqin, those who are pious, those who are conscious of Allah in everything they do. My brothers and sisters in Islam, if you notice this ayah that we recite to ourselves when Ramadan starts, we say, "Kutiba alaykum as-siyam kama kutiba ala alladhina min qablikum la'allakum tattaqun." If you look at that, you see that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us that the only and the sole and the paramount goal that we want to achieve from fasting, la'allakum tattaqun, is so that you could be pious and be conscious of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. One of our ulama in Yoruba will say, la'allakum tattaqun, ashia wa ni ona yan fún yín bí a ti bi ba pa yín díẹ̀ ronú fún ọba tó dá yín ẹ wò kesi. Ṣùgbọ́n kò sí ntolo fẹ́ fi tó bá pa wá ṣe, la'allakum tattaqun. Kó kàn fi mọ ẹni tí ó tẹ̀lé àṣẹ tó ń pa ni, kó sì fi mọ̀ páyọ̀ Ọlọ́run tààrí sí. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us apparent of Jannah, inshallah, whatever we do in this month, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept it from us. أقول ما تسمعون واستغفر الله لي ولكم واستغفروه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وأصحابه وتابعين لهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. My brothers and sisters in Islam, we've been talking about how we should hasten up, fasten our belts, and ensure that we do more in this last 10 days of Ramadan. There's one reason why we're asking us to do this. Why? It is just because of one thing, and that one thing is because of Laylatul Qadr. It's because of Laylatul Qadr. Of course, there will be no difference between the last 10 days of Ramadan and the 2 10s that we have spent before the last 10 days. But what makes the last 10 days unique is that hidden treasure. The hidden goal that Allah put in the last 10 days, and He decided not to even tell the Prophet ﷺ about it. You know, when you have something and you feel like, I have a best friend and I'm not going to tell him the secret about this good thing, it means that thing is actually very precious to you. If not for Laylatul Qadr, we would not be doing extra in the last 10 days of Ramadan. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is telling us in that ayah, or in that surah, that you know, that I know, that she knows, and that he knows, that everybody in Islam knows, that Laylatul Qadr khayrun min alf shahr. Laylatul Qadr is better. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, وَمَنْ أَصْدَقُ مِنَ اللَّهِ قِيلًا. Nobody is going to punish Allah for saying something. Allah is not going to stop us. He has no reason to. He says, it's better than when you do one thing in that night, it's better than you doing that thing for 83 years and 4 months. Like, it sounds like unimaginable. It sounds unrealistic. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not me, he's not you. He's quite different from all of us. We might not be able to imagine it, but inshallah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we would see the reward يَوْمَ لَا يَنْفَعُ مَالٌ وَلَا بَنُونَ إِلَّا مَنْ أَتَى اللَّهَ بِقَلْبٍ سَلِيمٍ. The reward will be open and will be glaring to us on the day of Qiyamah, inshallah. My brothers and sisters in Islam, we have been reciting the Quran when the Ramadan started. If you are able and you are lucky to read one ayah, it will be written that you have read that ayah for how long? 83 years and 4 months. That is the amount of reward that you see. Subhanallah. Islam, whatever atrocity or whatever circumstances that will send us out of Islam, I pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala never let us see it. Islam is so beautiful. And that is why the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says, it's so unimaginable for a Muslim to come into Ramadan and then Ramadan gives that person and that person does not see forgiveness. Subhanallah. The Prophet says he could not imagine it. And if you are looking for the loser, most loser, that is the person that you should point to. So if you give sadaqah in this night, it will be written in your name that you have given sadaqah for how long? 83 years and 4 months. That reward, we cannot even finish it before another Ramadan comes. Imagine if we continue to do that and then continue to do that. It means we will leave this earth and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will be with us. So one of the things that I will urge us to do is if you have the capacity, if we have the strength to wake up in the middle of the night, wallahi, he doesn't have to be 20 rak'ahs. Wallahi, he doesn't have to be 15. If it is 2 that you are capable of doing, do it. If you are lucky and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blesses you and gives you the grace to witness this night, it will be written in your name that you have watched, that you have observed that extra nafila for 83 years and 4 months. If we have the chance, for as long as the night starts, please, even if it's just $1, have it as a plan that every time I leave the mosque at night, I'll give $1 to anybody, probably whatever mosque you pray at. Give $1 every night, $1 every night, $1 every night. If you want to give it to the homeless, if it's just $1, give it to the homeless and plan to do this throughout the night. If you are lucky to give it in a line of the body, it will be written in your name that you have given sadaqah for 83 years and 4 months. Even if it has to do that, okay, every night, if I see anything that will hurt anybody on the road, I will pick it up and I will throw it out. If you do that and you are lucky to do that in the night of Ramadan and in the night of Laylatul Qadr, it will be written in your name that you have done a good for 83 years and 4 months. Subhanallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us witness this night. Give us this grace, the grace to witness this night, and all of the reward that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has promised those that witness the night. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give those rewards to us. My brothers and sisters in Islam, today is the 21st, if I'm not mistaken. Alhamdulillah. I must tell you, I promise you, it's gonna go as fast as you just blinking your eye and then opening it back. When we started Ramadan, it looked like yesterday, right? And the last 10 days will move faster than the 20 days moved. So whatever we plan to do, we have to hasten up and do it. You know, one of the reasons that make students do well in school is because they get their papers graded, right? And they have it immediately. Sometimes you even have a reading, or you're not doing well, you can redo it. But my brothers and sisters in Islam, I have a question for you. The Ramadan that we fasted last year, sorry, did anybody get their paper graded? Can anybody show me the papers that he got back after being graded? We didn't know he got good grades. And that is one of the things that will make us do better this year. Please, let's try our best. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it possible. And the fact that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guarantees nobody of witnessing next year, that's another point. That's another point. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant us long life and prosperity. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, whatever we are able to do, kulluna du'afa wallahu wal qawi. We get tired easily. We get stressed easily. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the most powerful. Whatever we are able to do, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the reward. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the opportunity to witness so many Ramadans to come, inshallah. Ìwọ̀nba tí a ríra wa bá wí ní òní wípé ìgbẹ̀yìn Ramadan mẹ́wàá tó kù òun náà ni a wà nígbẹ̀yìn èyí. Wọ́n ní tó bá ti di mẹ́wàá gbẹ̀yìn, Ànábì kì í sùn. Tí ò bá sùn, òun nìkan kọ́ yóò jí àwọn ará ilé ẹ̀. Bó ṣe náfílà rákà méjì ni, bó ṣe mẹ́rin ni, bó ṣe mẹ́fà ni, bó ṣe mẹ́jọ ni. Gba make sure bó nínú súnà wọ́n ní tá bá lè ṣe ní mẹ́ta, márùn-ún, méje kó jẹ́ odd numbers. Wọ́n ní ó dà bẹ́ẹ̀. Gbogbo ìta bá ní kápá àti lè ṣe, ẹ dákun torí t'Ọlọ́run ká gbìyànjú ká ṣe. Kò sí tí a fẹ́ gún lọ bá Ọlọ́run tó kọjá àwọn ọmọ bá tá bá rí ṣàjọ nínú ládá. Gbogbo ìta bá rí ṣe, Ọlọ́run máa ṣàgbà lọ́wọ́ wa o. La ilaha illallah, Muhammad rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Nínú ta tó bára wa sọ, ó ní pé bó jẹ́ pé $1, òun náà la rí tàbí mo fi ṣe sàárà lálálẹ́ Ramadan, lálálẹ́ mẹ́wàá tó kù ní Ramadan yìí, ká gbìyànjú ká ṣe. Torí t'Ọlọ́run bá ní ká ṣe kò ń gé òru Laylatul Qadri pẹ̀lú sàárà yìí. Wọ́n kọ́ fún wa pé a ṣe sàárà 100, ìyẹn ní jẹ́ 100 àti 4 ọdún, àtún àfòṣù 4 àfi pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. Tàbá ládá ìyá rí pé kìí ṣe ládá kékeré. Ládá náà sì láàkó dọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run tí ṣe wọ́n fi tẹ̀sùn wọn. Ọlọ́run wọlọ́ ṣẹlá náà Muhammad. Gbogbo tá bá ṣe nínú àwọ̀ ilé pẹ́pẹ́ fún Ọlọ́run wọlá Nábì yóò gbà lọ́wọ́ wa o. Onídàálù wa láyà, la ilaha illallah, Muhammad rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Unsurna ya Allah, fa innaka khairun nasirin. وافتح لنا يا الله فإنك خير الفاتحين، واغفر لنا يا الله فإنك خير الغافرين، وارحمنا فإنك خير الراحمين، واهدنا ونجنا من القوم الظالمين، وهب لنا ريحا طيبة كما هي في علمك يا الله، وانشرها علينا من خزائن رحمتك، واحملنا بها حمل الكرامات والسلامة والعافية في الدين والدنيا والآخرة، إنك على كل شيء قدير يا أرحم الراحمين يا رب العالمين. عباد الله، إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم، فاستغفروه عباد الله إنه هو